go through the donations first. And the first one is a box from Martin Dare. Thank you, Martin. Much appreciated. Let's see what we have. Now, Martin sent me, I'm sure you recognise, as a Volvo P1800, Corgi rockets, the first Saint, Simon Templar's car. And I was talking to him on the DMC community on Facebook. I've been struggling to cast this front headlight. It is extremely small to cast out of resin, and I wanted to finish my Saint Duo, so Martin sent me this complete and very tidy one to complete my Saint Duo. And in progress, we already had the body etc done, so that should be a quick finish now. Thank you, Martin. And while he was doing that, he was very generous and threw in a few other things which we can go through. So there we have a Canadian F-104 Starfighter without the cockpit, Matchbox, usual out of scale awful undercarriage. Thank you. Now, not quite sure what that is. Is that a P51 Mustang? Yeah, it's a P51 Mustang to me. It's a Zymex Mustang P51B. That'll be a drop tank. There were long range escort fighters for the US Air Force B-17s. Quite nice. Thank you, Martin. Then we have a part of Concorde. The nose is missing. To be honest, the nose on these models, if it's a plastic drop down one, it's pretty atrocious. But that one's a Corgi Toys. Undercarriage is gone. They had 4 Olympus afterburning reheat engines out the back, and they pushed it supersonic, and then it stayed at supersonic speed just on dry heat, no afterburner. And that's in BOAC Speedbird colours. There's a Speedbird emblem there at the end. Ruffle through the rest. Martin also knows I like my Formula 1 cars. So here we have, not bad condition, Graham Hill's car. 70s car with that big scoop on the normally 70s cars. And it's a Corgi Shadow Ford DM11A. Looks like the undercarriage, as you can see, suffered a bit of damage, but I should be able to repair that. I do want to do some of these race cars that I'm getting. Here's another one from Martin. Really good condition, this. If you could just take the stickers off and reapply them, you get away with it. Duckham's Motor Oil, Corgi Toys, Surtees TS9 F1. And that is a really nice car. I like the older racers. And what I might do, because this is a short video, I saw some at Laguna Seca about 4 or 5 years ago in Monterey Car Week, and I took some video of the old F1 cars going around there. So I'll post that at the end of this video for those people that are interested. And there's the same car again, without the driver, without the glass, without the door mirrors. Another nice one. Here's another one. Now, this looks more 60s. Well, it does without the air scoop, which I guess went on the back, because it's a Surtees TS9 again. Different colours to the other one. Different driver. Let's just turn it upside down so you can see it. Yeah, TS9 F1 again. So I've got my whole team and a spare car now. I've got 2 cars in the spare. Now, when I was talking to Martin, this is the one I had as a kid. the Yardley McLaren Ford M19A, and I'm gonna put this straight in the list to do. He's lost his mirror there, but as we've seen, I do have quite a few F1 cars that I could sort that out with. Bear in mind it was 55 years ago when I probably had this car. It was all white as I remember it, number on the side and there, the Yardley sticker on the back as I remember it. Here we have a Shadow Ford again. So that's the same as that one, except this one's intact. The wheels aren't damaged. And it'd be interesting, there'd be two cars in a team to find out what the drivers were and do them both. But as we saw, Graham Hill there, it just had a sticker on the end, and I've now noticed that it's brought attention that is Graham Hill's helmet. I think it was dark blue with the white sort of dashes down it around the outside. So that's the end of Martin's donations. Thank you for that, Martin, and I do promise that Yardley McLaren will be done in 2024. Before we move on to the next donations, here's a purchase, a book on flying cars. Now the reason I've got this, apart from I'm an aviation geek, is I am getting lots and lots of bits of aeroplanes, some of which will be irretrievable, so I'm thinking of doing a custom flying car. So I don't think I've seen anybody else do that yet, and it's nice to do something a bit different. Right, the next set are donation swaps with Kev of Kev's Banger Races. Thank you, Kev. And I saw he got in these purchases the Rover SD1 Corgi Rover 3.5, top of the range if it was the Vitesse. All there. Okay, a bit of bumper missing, bit of number plate, but very good. Doors open. The long square dash that they had, I seem to remember as a kid that went further across the dashboard. Lovely interior. Boot opens. We've lost the boot cover if it ever had one, or that might be just pushed back in this version. Bonnet appears to open, revealing that Rover 3.5 engine, which is a derivative of American Buick engine, I think, and the Rover 3.5, quite an amazing career. That engine went into hot rods, all sorts of cars. But I'm looking forward to doing that. When I had my first job at British Steel, the management were driving these, and I always wanted one. But this is going to be a race car, because they were raced as well. So looking forward to doing that. Thank you, Kev. And another Jaguar police car. Corgi. Remember, I've done the Saints recently, like this. Doors open, and they open wide, which they do need to on a low down car. It's missing the roof, beacons or police sign. Sure, I could sort that out. Got quite a few police cars to do now. Let's put that to one side. And thank you, Kev. Now I asked Kev if I could rescue this ambulance, and I thought he'd already banger raced it, to be honest. But I sent him another ambulance, Corgi, without the middle. But this is Dinky Superior Rescuer on a Cadillac chassis. And isn't it beautiful? See down there? Now, I don't know if you guys have done these, and I think Paul Restorer, he even did one as the Ghostbusters Mobile, Echo 1. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and do this as original. And finally, Kev let me rescue that from him. Ford Mark 1 Transit fire service truck. Let's just try and... in really good condition. Door doesn't seem to want to shut right. This door opens. Wait, just got to think. Wait, and look, even the hammer and the axe are still in there. Beautiful interior. Not sure what that is. Oops, not that familiar with it, but that is lovely. And thank you for letting me rescue that from your clutches, Kevin. It's a Dinky Toys Ford Transit van. It's absolutely spot on, really. It could perhaps do with a repaint. There may be a ladder missing off the top. But that is surely the star of this month's donations and purchases. Right, we can get on to the purchases now. Finally, we're at the car boot purchases for December. Don't worry, the bag's not full. I'll just lay them out on the side and then get back to you. Right, let's get started looking at this month's car boot purchases. First up is that lovely looking almost Mercedes-like at the grille, and it is a 1933 Cadillac Fleetwood. And what a beauty she is. Just needs a clean up really on the roof. Let's see if this bonnet opens. There we are. Quite a detailed engine, as you can see. Big engine. Let's put that down. I don't know if both sides open. They do. And there's the other side. There's the other side. All the headlights are there. Oh, we've lost one of those. One of the little side lights. Haven't noticed that before. Nice grille. Suicide doors. Don't know if the other side opens. Bit stiff the other side. Won't force it. To reveal a lovely looking interior there. Shut that door. Huge gear stick there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, just there, look. Back grille's just a bit loose on the luggage carrier. But apart from that, she's a beauty. Just put her to one side. Not so good a condition. Police Mark 1 Transit, jewelled headlights, Ford, Dinky Toys Ford Transit van, made in England, no number underneath. Side opening door there. Nice. Front doors. Driver side slides. Driver's in there. You can see he's poor chap's lost his legs. Must be an adapted vehicle for him. So that slides shut. Fortunately the rear doors are missing. And the glass. But nonetheless, who doesn't like a Transit? Good thing is, tyres look excellent on that. So put that to one side. Just put them into view so you can still see them as long as I can. Way. My shelf collapse there. Dinky Toys Johnson Road Sweeper. Very interesting. It's a heavy piece of kit, this. There should be a big sort of black tube going into there. Not sure. There's a brush mechanism there. There's a brush there. Tyres are all good. Looks like the door has lost its upright there. Glass is badly cracked. It is a Ford. Same on this side. Interior looks okay. That's a heavy piece of kit, that. It's screw base, yeah, 1, 2 screws. These all screw on. And it's totally hollow inside, if you can see that. You can see right into the tanker there. Good roller. That'd make a lovely custom Mad Max vehicle, I think. Perhaps. Next up, Jeep. See what it is. US Jeep, Dinky Toys, US Jeep, screw base, and front bumper's intact. There's obviously some bits missing across the front there. There's a spare wheel missing at the back. There's a driver missing, there's a steering wheel missing, there's something missing there. Quite a sizable one, that. I'd say that's about 10 centimetres. See it at the size of my hand. Might restore that, don't know. Might just trade some of these on. Another Dinky Toys Ferret Scout car. Looks in excellent original condition. Plastic wheels, so I don't know if it's an early one or a later one. I think it'd be a later one with plastic wheels. But nice looking thing. Ferret Scout car used to have a machine gun up there. I don't know if the Dinky one did. Don't think so. Here's something a bit more modern than the 1940s Ferret Scout car. We have Captain Scarlet SPV Spectrum Pursuit Vehicle. Vivid Imaginations Limited, made in China, licensed 1993 ITC Entertainment Group. That's nice. See if the door opens. Do that again. Might just redo that in slow motion for you. Press that button there. There he goes. Aerials go up and down. Nice to see there. All the wheels and tyres are there. It's a screw base. Not sure what's missing out the back. Needs some repair because this keeps flipping up. That does, and it shouldn't. It should stay shut. So nice little thing. Probably not for me. I don't want to start collecting Captain Scarlet stuff because I've got a few smaller scale things, but I think that's the way I want to keep that. But that is nice. Then Dinky Toys Harrier Jump Jet. Harrier GR Mark 1, made in England, 722. Dinky Toys. Not sure if they're the original stickers, they probably are. Now I bought this because I've already got one. You may think, well, why buy one? Because I did purchase from a well-known model supplier one of these outrigger wheels, and I thought at the price this was, which was £3, I thought I might need some parts off this yet, even though I think I'm okay. So I just purchased it in the off chance. This is worse than mine. The turning mechanism for the Pegasus engine 4 outlets is broke. And it's like a piece of bar inside. It's working sort of, look, but nowhere near as well as it should. So we'll just we'll land that over there at the back and see what we have next. Apparently this is very rare, the guy told me. Dinky Toys Saab 96, and it's a lovely looking thing. Bit of a scratch on the glass at the back. Door opens, left hand drive. Door opens, bit of detailing on the doors as you can see. Boot doesn't open, bonnet doesn't open. Rear bumper's intact. The issue is, front is totally missing. And if I can find somebody who's got one, who's willing to dip it into some plasticine to give me a cast or something, I could be able to do this. But I've seen these on eBay swapping for 20 quid or more. That for me was another £3 buy, and I do like that Saab, that little Saab. Then I came across quite a few Lesneys. Now those of you that are familiar with my channel will know that I've also restored these two. This is the Lesney Lotus, just there. And it was supposed to represent Jim Clark's Lotus, I believe. And this is an Aston Martin DBR5. They're the two I purchased, which I've no reason to believe aren't original. And there are my two restorations. Bit darker on the colours. Trouble is, when you're using rattle cans, you have to go with the colours you can find. You can't always mix paint and get perfect matches. But I just thought it's interesting to see that. This one's intact as the one I had without the driver. This one has got the driver. He's a bit loose in his seat, but it's got the driver and steering wheel. It's got a loose tyre, but I'm going to keep them and put them against my originals because they are really nice. So just move those out the way to the back. 33 pence each. 33 pence UK money there. Now I did pick up a few of these a year ago. Matchbox specials, Lancia Rally, plastic bases, 4 rivets on this one. And who doesn't like a Lancia Delta Integrale in the Martini Racing colours? Badly chipped. Wonder if you could just touch that up with a pen, white pen or some white paint, because the decals are good. It might be worth a go before stripping it down, but one of the all-time best ever rally cars. Put to one side. Now this is a futuristic, odd looking thing. See if we can get it into view what it is. Sorry, upside down. Matchbox K2002 Flight Hunter. As you can see, it needs re-axling on all axles. They're all bent. I bet they're a bit like a model I've recently done, the Volkswagen, where kids have pressed down on them, and maybe adults, and the axles just can't take it. Gull wing doors, nice touch. Silvery inside, some sort of gear stick in there. Tail, maybe jet engine boost. Inlets, not sure. That does press down. I'm not sure what, if anything, that's supposed to do. And two like cannon, laser cannon, machine guns at the front. Keep that for the oh, it pops out wings. That's what that does. Never seen one of these before. Now there is a wing this side. Let's try and get it out. Well, you can see the wings there, but it don't want to come out. So it flies. Little stubby wheels. It's funny because earlier in the video I was talking about flying cars, and here I've unwittingly bought one. Next up, little Mini Mark II. You can see the shape of the grill's changed. Dinky Toys Mini Clubman. Police car is. Doors open. This one's a bit drop down. Nice looking thing. Glass looks good. Blue colour. Plastic wheels. It's going to be a nice one to do him. Looking forward to restoring him. I'm going to stretch a bit now. Now I was so pleased when I found this. Dinky Toys Bedford van, made in England, AA. It's going to be lovely to restore. One of my best restorations, one of the people most like are my motorway services, Ford Transit. And this probably isn't a million miles from that. None of the doors open. Glass is a bit cracked. Not sure if I can do anything about that. Could buy a new piece, but that's a lovely looking thing. Just gotta back that up there, get him into view. Now, as well as those other racers, I picked up this little Lesney, which is the Maserati, if you can see that there, you see it better than me, 4CLT 1948. Now, I've recently restored a bigger version, the dinky version of this, so it'll be nice to do the small Lesney, and look forward to doing just that little one. I actually picked up quite a few Lesneys at a very, very reasonable price of 33p each, so I thought I'll just go through them. Made in England by Lesney, number 31, Lincoln Continental. And that's a nice looking thing. Boot opens. Good front and rear glass, no side glass. Well, there's a quarter light window there. I don't know if you can see that. I think these were like 1955-ish. I've seen some on some American programs with this square look. This one was in green. They'll look great in black, I think. And I'm not sure whether I want to keep him or trade him or donate him. Then we've got Cadillac 60 Special. I'm just going to stop the video there for a second while I get the one I restored out. Right, here's the 60 Special I restored a while ago. Just as a comparison, this is quite a nice one. You could get away with just redoing the roof on this because the glass is very good. Everything else is quite good. So maybe I end up with 2 Cadillac 60 Specials. I don't know at the moment. Let me know what you think I should do. Much appreciated. Put that to the back. There's a heavyweight. British Army. Chieftain tank. Bent 120mm gun. That could be straightened out. Paint's totally shocked. It looks like it's been outside, to be honest. It feels very grubby. So why did I buy it? It's got the tracks. I've got other tanks that need tracks. I might be able to copy these. Screw base. Corgi Toys. Chieftain medium tank. Well, it was our main battle tank. It was hardly a medium tank. And that is a fair old piece of weight there. Does it roll? It rolls. So, looking forward to doing that. Don't know what that button is there. Ooh. Oh, right. You push that button in. Out pops the barrel of the gun. That's working. That's quite nice. I'm not sure what's missing there. I'd have to research that. It looks relatively intact to me. quite like that. I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to copy the tracks and see if I can resize them maybe for other vehicles that I've got, because I've got a Centurion as well that needs doing. Then a couple more small Lesneys. Radio truck. See, I'm not sure if you can read that there. Can if I put it up the right way. Austin Mark II radio truck. Nice little thing, totally intact. And together with a Scammell breakdown truck. So 2 nice military vehicles there to go with what has become a growing collection of military vehicles. Then another small Lesney American Chevrolet Impala. Gorgeous wings. You've got to love wings like that. I saw one of these a couple of years ago in England at the Peterborough Showground. Been down to a motorcycle group. I took some pictures of it. I don't know if I've still got them, but if I have, I'll put them next to this on this shot. Love the Impala. What a great car. What a great looking car. Now, an almost mint Royal Tiger coach. Absolutely mint, really, you'd say. Glass is perfect all round. It's got a shine to it. It's got its original detailing. What a nice thing that is. What a nice thing. Then another racer. D-type Jag. Do love a Jaguar. And to be honest, this one is so good, it probably doesn't need restoring. The driver's in there. The fin's still straight. I think you probably leave him alone. But that's a lovely looking thing, that D-type. It is. And that will go with my other small racers. Then up comes a Rolls Royce Silver Cloud. Very nice. Very nice. Don't know if it ever had any glass in it. Doesn't look like it's been apart, so it'd be hard for the glass to totally get smashed and drop out. But nice one, nice one. Coming to the end now. Couple of trailers, horse trailer, pony trailer, Matchbox, pony trailer, that's all it says. It's still got the door, which is why I liked it. I will have something to put this on the back of. I'm not sure what at the moment, but it'll restore quite nicely and go matching with something, but not a sports car, which is what people have seen, manufacturers seem to want to do, put speedboats and horsebox trailers on the back of Lamborghinis for some reason. And then, I know I've got one of these, but I wanted another one. It's the Honda motorcycle trailer. Just need to find a bike to go with it. Then another small Lesney. Oh no, it's not. It's a Husky, this one. Forward control vehicle Land Rover. I don't know if you can see that just in there. Forward control vehicle Land Rover Husky. That's quite a nice thing. US star on it. Now I did get quite a few Formula 1 cars off Kev of Kev's Bang Racer and Martin Daring donations. Then I picked up this, which is the Matchbox Speed Kings 1971, made in England. And I picked it because it was totally intact, really. And it's solid, the wheels are solid, everything's solid on it. And I knew I'd already got some of these. But I could start my own team. And then finally, Hawker Hurricane Mark 2C, Dinky Toys, can't see a number, missing its right hand side, its starboard side undercarriage door with the wheel on. Other side's perfectly intact. Bit of damage to what would have been Browning 303 machine guns, I believe. 2-screw base, solid chunk of metal this. Propeller shot. Now I did buy a propeller for my Spitfire and stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to just put that on, because that early Spitfire is a 3-bladed propeller and so is this. Not sure what if anything, that's just supposed to make a gun noise, that knurled ring there. Was my one purchase on eBay this month, and it went so cheap I just had to have it. It's a Ju-87 dive bomber. Not close to a real thing, because there was a second guy with a machine gun pointing out the tail there. Slow old thing. Ju-87 Dinky Toys 721. 2-screw base. Some rivets there as well. Nice looking model. Obviously the Spitfire and the Hurricane, their job was to shoot these down in the Battle of Britain. And that is it for this month. I've got 2 of these now, so I'll be doing those together in different colours. I did buy some parts for the other one last month. Propeller, cockpit last month. And I bought a bomb, so I'll be making another bomb. And I think I'll probably do the 2 together. So I hope you've enjoyed this month's video of purchases and donations. I'm just wondering what the star's going to be for me. Certainly the Chevy and the Captain Scarlet vehicle are quite nice looking and in really good condition. But you know me, I like my aeroplanes. I think I'm going to give it to the Hurricane, which to be honest was a bargain buy at £3. You can't go wrong at that. So this is close to Christmas, so happy Christmas to you all. Season's greetings. Thank you for watching. There'll be a couple of more videos up before the end of the year. I look forward to all your comments. Thank you subscribers, thank you watchers, and thank you everybody who comments. Very much appreciated. Let me know what you think. Bye for now.
Charles Warner,